Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm the Glitch Gamer, and welcome back to Feed the Beast Horizons. So, of course I say so. Um, I did, well, obviously I got that working in the last episode, but I got cows, and then I put in all my berries and whatnot. I completely forgot about that giant volcano over there, which only probably has one lava source at the top. But I went down and I found, where is it? Gold. So now I can make my ingots and whatnots. So, actually, I want some suggestions on what should be my short-term goal for now. Something I should do that is in this mod pack that will be fun. I need more chests. Oh, I know what I was gonna do. Two things, actually. I don't see the book in there. And I need more wood. That pesky wood. Can never have enough of it. No, I don't want to mine that. Or harvest, I should say. So, I read the comments and, yeah. I have an idea on how to stop this stupid taint. Okay, taint's right here. There we go. It won't advance any further. It's fine. Just ignore the problem. That's how the people of the world do, don't they? They just ignore the problem until it grows into very epic proportions, and then they wonder what happened. I made myself a cutting board and a mixing bowl so I could make some fruit salads. I don't know how much it heals. 3 hearts for just two berries per. That is really good. Oh, I didn't even look at this. So I was looking at the alloys to see if there's anything new, any new alloys, and I saw that pig iron, iron, blood, and emeralds. What? What? Really? What? Pig iron? I don't even understand. They talk about liquids and whatnot, and in Feed the Beast Unleashed, I was trying to get water into the capsules that I had, or cells, and I didn't know that you could just use the cells on the water source. So I made some ice and I put it in here on my last Unleashed, and I filled it up with water, and water was on the lowest level so that nothing else could get poured out. And I kept trying to get it out from any means, and I don't know how to get the water out. If anybody has any actual insight on that, and how to get water out of your smeltery. It's probably going to be something really simple that I just overlooked. I need more. Do I have any more seeds? No. I only need 2. Ah. Oh crap. No seeds? I can wait. But I'll need these later on. So, let's see. Can you breed? Yeah. I like how both of them are at low health. Right as soon as I get enough, I'm just gonna start killing them off. I don't want the weak to keep breeding. I seen a lot of cool looking ores after the fact of picking up or turning off the episode. And I also have this I want to work with. If I is there Minium? Did I... No, is there not one? Minium? No. Oh. So let's see. Obsidian. What's another way to create obsidian? Is there a secondary method? Hmm. So I'm just gonna need a diamond pickaxe. Ah, shoot. I really don't wanna waste all that material, because I can use it for something else. I don't need a hoe. I don't need that. I'll take this out. I don't want to use up that iron pickaxe, because then I need to make more iron tools. Jeez. Let me get out my axe. Ah, crap. What was that? I got stuck. So, I need to get more wood. And, yeah. Shovel. I'm gonna use that at some point in my playthrough. Mark my words. Don't mark them. That would be bad. Because then I could go back on that word. And it makes me look bad. Don't make me look bad. It's not nice. Hell, standing next to a lot of people, I look bad. As in, accomplishment-wise. And maybe appearance-wise. No! Sad panda. So I got my water bowl. I need more fruit, but it's not growing quickly enough. And there's no... That's what I need to do. I'm gonna get out this cobble. And where's the rest of my fencing? I need to fence off this area. Where is my fencing? I might have lost it. But I don't recall dying. There it is. I did lose it, but it was lost in my bank. Not my bank. My chest. I'm dumb. So for now, I'm just gonna create a smallish area. Ooh, I hate that. This is an extremely, just ridiculously large amount of stuff, of that stuff. The plant growth. I don't want it to go that much further. So, right there. I think the mobs can get glitched on these, like when it's up against a wall. Even on this side, they can just walk into it and they can just hop over it if they walk into it for like half a minute, which is really stupid. At least that's what it was like on vanilla Minecraft. No, yeah. On vanilla Minecraft, they could just walk right through it if they just had enough determination. That would be one cool superpower, is like from X-Men, Kitty having the ability to walk through walls. I think that would be a fun superpower. Just be able to run away from anybody, or something happens, just phase through a wall. But you gotta wonder what happens when you are halfway through a wall and you decide you don't want to run through the walls anymore, and you just like turn it off or make yourself become a hole or whatever you want to call it. Like, does the material around said person disappear, or does I don't know, does it just, I can't think of what it would do. Make that person get cut in half? Because the material kind of seems like it wouldn't just disappear. This is really, really shoddy. You just walk right over it. That's not the point. The point is the feeling of security. I will fix this later on. This pathetic excuse for a wall. No, break it. I guess it makes sense why that's hard to break is because you want to harvest it, so you are careful when you're breaking it. And I guess that's why they have that for a lot of materials, why they're harder and harder to break, because you don't want to use crappy tools to ruin the material that's inside of it. I never really thought about it that way, except for like recently. If there were more cows there, I would just kill a cow. Can always just replant this though. Cherry, strawberry, strawberry. When you plant strawberries or berries at all, it just plants. Wait, what was there? Oh, berries. It just, I don't know, you can plant it directly into the ground. I don't need any of this. Belladonna, mandrake, vanilla. I don't need anything. I certainly don't need this stupid fencing material. Now it's time for me to go down into the tunnels. So I created a world just so I could test out the tannerite. I think that's what it is. Enchanter. And I pretty much figured out what it does. Like, I looked it up and then I tried it out. It allows you to enchant with up to like 64 enchanting levels, and you can add different materials onto it to make the enchantments a higher probability of being something good. So if you find like the highest tier material, you can just easily put in a sword and get like sharpness bajillion. But I still prefer that custom advanced enchanter that enchanted my what is it called? My Zephyr, Sword of the Zephyr, and pickaxe with core. That stuff was nice, really nice. Jeez, so slow. No, more stuff that I don't really want at the current moment. I want iron. I really would like iron. Potash. Okay. Another material that I don't know what the heck it does. I'm assuming if I have a fortune pickaxe that it will allow me to get more of that stuff, which kind of seems like it would be nice. And I'll show you, or not, whatever it is. Whatever it is, because I know people are gonna question my pronunciation of it anyway. Bad people. Terrible people. Cadmium. This should be what... there should be batteries in this, and then it uses... like, there should be nickel in this, and nickel cadmium or whatever. Compound. Would that be a compound? I think so. I got really quiet there. I don't know why I'm mining the I pointed with my finger. I don't know why I was pointing the wall with my iron pickaxe. I just love doing that, or love when I notice that I'm like pointing at a wall with, or pointing at my screen with my finger, or doing hand gestures, and I realize no one can see it. No one can see me pointing. I don't know why I do it. It's just weird. I'm sure a lot of people do that. At some point, at least. Like, they do hand gestures, or they do facial expressions when it's actually at nothing. Make themselves seem crazy. Like, someone walks in and you're just, like, doing this death glare at a wall. Ooh. Oh, essence. I thought that was emerald, but this is at Extreme Hills. I do like the little Thalmcraft letters. Not letters, those. Enchanter letters. Enchanting letters. What are they? Celtic? They just look so cool. So, do I really want all this stuff? There's iron. And there's cobwebs. I don't like the look of that at all. That just looks just bad news bears. Oh, this looks really bad news bears. I don't want this here. Oh my god. There's gonna be a cave spider spawner, isn't there? It's gonna kill me. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. It's fine. Because I got the cheat sheet with me. That's what I'm gonna call this, a cheat sheet. This is pretty much cheating by carrying this with you and having it take up no inventory slots. What is that? Huh. Blue topaz. One thing I liked, I forget, Feed the Beast Light was the first Feed the Beast pack I actually played. What I liked about it was the fact that you can gather up materials like ruby and sapphire, and they were fairly common, and they had, I think, the mining level of diamond tools, but they had the durability of iron. So it had like a big trade-off, but there was so much of it that you could just find a ton, and it wouldn't have even really mattered that much that you use it up that fast. I need the stuff, so over here. I need all this, yeah. This is going way too slow. Can I mine this up? Oh yeah, sweet. I like the look of marble. My legs. No. My poor legs. I'm probably disfigured by now. I don't want to live in this world with no legs. Could you imagine how many people, like, war veterans or just people who have severe diseases to where they need to get their legs amputated, like they get an infectious disease that they have to have it amputated? A leg or a hand. I think hands would be more dramatic if you lost, but like still losing the leg, that would really suck. Just knowing that it's never there anymore and not being able to use it, and all that terrible stuff. It's just, oh, that'd be one of the like worst things to have happen. Not one of the worst things, obviously, but it would just be, I don't know, very depressing. Just like Lieutenant Dan, Forrest Gump. I think from like popular culture and different things, people have the sentiment of they don't want to live without their limbs, but most of the people will live without their limbs. And sometimes they just, you know, try and have a sunny outlook. Sunny disposition is what I meant to say. They'll change their opinion and they'll try and make it out for what it is. Try and make it the best situation they can, instead of making it depressing. I was talking about it like it's depressing. Very depressing, but I don't know because I've never been in the situation. But obviously I don't think I would think it was that great. I'm just saying people can endure a lot, and they can overcome a lot. One of my favorite things is seeing this, I think it was Tumblr, I don't know. It was just a post from there where they're talking about, like, what if aliens were watching us and we are pretty much the badass aliens that we think aliens would be like. Like, we can swim in water without dying, we can breathe in toxic elements, and we use that for, you know, respiration. We will raise animals and befriend them and then just slaughter them the next minute or something. Just very, like, if you say it in a certain way, it just sounds like really badass. And like, you'd think aliens would think that after reading that post. You think humans are like this super badass species in space, ready to kick ass of anything that comes its way. I don't want to pick up anything else besides iron. I just need the iron. The iron. No. No. Leave me alone. I hear you shambling around up there. Ooh. That's right. It's alright. It's alright. I got my bucket of water. I'm fine. I'm fine. Tin. I don't need tin. Ooh. Oh, that's probably aluminum. And is that iron? Yes. No. Yes. I can't tell. I need to get closer. I just had one of these mornings where you wake up and then you just look at your bed and you're like, nah, I'm not getting up today. Just roll back over and go to sleep. An hour later you wake up, you're like, I'm still not gonna wake up. It's just one of those lazy days. I didn't even sleep that late, and I didn't sleep in that late. So it's not that bad. I mean, I woke up before 11, so that's not terrible. Although I don't have school, so... Or I don't have any school at all. So that's a plus. I don't have to worry about ruining a sleep schedule. I hate having sleep. No. So we're gonna create a trap for you guys, where I'm not gonna burn my materials. No, I ruined it. No. Don't fall. I was kind of half expecting something to happen to where like the bottom brick disappeared and I lost that. Oh, I created that way too long. It's dark. I don't like the darkness. I don't care about the darkness. I've had plenty of experiences in my youth when I've been in dark areas. Not necessarily like locked in them, but for a long time, just for like a few minutes, not even that long. To where I pretty much don't think I have any fear of the dark. Like, I can stand it just fine. I obviously have the chills of being in there, but it's not like I'm gonna run out screaming or whatever. I can stay in there. I will have the feeling of it being creepy. Like, I'm pretty sure anybody who... stupid thing. Who would be in there in the dark has a feeling of. But it's not like a feeling of overwhelming dread and fear that there's like a killer clown in there. It just reminds me. When I was younger, there's this movie. It's called Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Now, I wasn't born in the 80s. I wasn't even born that... I was born in the 90s, so, like... I wouldn't have been able to see that originally, obviously. It was like an 80s movie. But my sisters, I don't know if they had it recorded or if it came on one Halloween. But it's obviously about aliens who just happen to be dressed up as clowns. And they kill people, they shoot a cotton candy ray, which encases them in a cotton candy structure. and then they take them to their giant circus tent spaceship, and they will get out a bendy straw. Not a bendy straw, one of those silly straws, which have like 5,000 loops. Stick it in there, probably right into the forehead of the people, and suck it out. And it was just disturbing to see as a kid, you know? It makes you not like clowns, because they were creepy clowns, too. And just seeing that, just... Oh. And there was one part where they did hand puppets on the walls, and the hand puppets came alive and ate people. Like, ate their shadows, but actually killed the people. The only way to kill the killer clowns is to destroy their little honker nose. That sounds really bad. Like I'm trying to use like a term to disgrace them or something, to make them feel bad. Honker. I thought I saw my iron. There it is. No, no! I want you out. So I got way more than enough iron to fulfill my need of the iron blocks for the tool table. So I could just pretty much leave. But I want to mine this gold, because you can never have too much gold. After I get the iron, I can start making tools. Cool tools. And which is why I need the gold, so I can create casts for it. Heck, I don't even need these, whatchamacallit, this. I don't even need the casts. I could just make stone tools. Oh no, I'm lost! This is not good. I found my way out. I should have left a trail of breadcrumbs. But while I'm leaving this, I'm going to end this episode here. I'm going to get back and go ahead and smelt up everything and whatnot. So thanks for watching. I hope you keep watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.